Hey guys, Marsingin here, bringing another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so today we are going to jump into the next stage, or the second stage, the final stage of the Dragon Ball Heroes special battle, which is against the Dragon Ball Heroes FOES. So we did the part 1 against the Dragon Ball Heroes with a full Extreme team, so I'm going to go ahead and do this one with a full Super Class Heroes team. Obviously there is a mission to beat it, but also a mission to beat it with full Heroes team. So I'm not going to look into the enemy abilities just like last time. I just want to see what we're looking at here. So we got Base Kumba, Meki Cabra, Hearts, Full Power Rose, Kid Fu, Aos. We got Female Warrior in Black. Oh, they're together. I was going to say, if she was a stage following Aos, that would be kind of weird. And Demigra is the last boss, which I guess makes sense, right? Because he is the, I guess, the last boss of Heroes before the Majin Ozoto arc, which is the horrible one that we don't like to talk about. So let's see, we'll go ahead and I don't have a team that has him as the leader, so let's go ahead and do this. We'll just take these guys off and then go Super Class Dragon Ball Heroes. So let's use Warrior in Black, why not? We'll use God Trunks with his Easy A, we'll use the Xeno Goku, and then obviously we'll use Limit Breaker for Geo, and let's use, I guess, Pan. Anyone else I would want to bring on the team? I mean, Super Saiyan 4 for Geo can still be kind of useful, but yeah, I think we'll leave it as that. And then obviously grab an STR Goku friend. And let's see. Well, has Toon finished link leveling his? I noticed it last night when I did a run for fun. No, he's not quite finished yet. So, Dr. Pritch. Yeah, there we go. Level 10 links. Alright, so let's just go ahead and jump in. So the first stage wasn't particularly difficult. I can't imagine that the second one is going to be either. Definitely not on the level of like what we're used to in this meta now with like currently releasing Blue Zone or like Red Zone stages. But still, okay, so Kumba has the you take damage from the orbs thing, which is a bit annoying. We can get the 7 orbs for Goku like straight away though, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then if we do this for you, we can drop those in orbs. Get a little bit of HP back. So I might do a separate video talking about the Warrior in Black, because we were talking about it in the late stream on the second channel last night. Apparently his passive works in a way that is different to what we expected. So if he's attacking an enemy that's on lower HP, he loses the damage reduction that he has, right? Because it says he has like a certain amount of HP before attacking an enemy that has low health. So then obviously after he's attacked the enemy with low health, he would lose that. But apparently if he attacks an enemy that's on high HP, he still has that damage reduction, but then doesn't lose it, which seems weird for the way it's worded, but I mean, I don't know. So we're going to take a look at that properly. I know some people made some posts about it, like people have investigated it. So I might do a separate video talking about it. But at least this Goku, not ideal for him to be in slot 1, but he does at least have the damage reduction on his first appearance. I was about to say, as long as he doesn't get supered, we shouldn't have to worry. But 200k, oof. I mean, that wouldn't be a problem if the Heroes team had a decent level of HP, right? But apparently Meki Cabra can be stunned in the second phase here, so at least now we don't have to really worry. We can use the next turn to hopefully heal up a little bit. It's unfortunate that it's mostly the extreme characters that actually have these good healing abilities. But yeah, Goku with the double support here. Well, actually, no, it's just Goku, isn't it? No Pan on this rotation. With the links he gets from God Trunks, and then the support from the Xeno Goku. 18 into a 19 million attack here is pretty good. And then I was going to say, if we get a third one, I was going to say we should break 20, but it's 19.98. Pretty much as close as you can get to 20 without it being 20. So yeah, not bad damage from our boy there. We definitely need to get some health back here though. So, oof. Not an ideal set of orbs really though. So let's do that. Those did not drop down the way I would have liked them to, so we're only going to get our chance to guard with Goku. And then we'll do this at the end here for Bardock. So I mean, Xeno, Super Saiyan 4 Vegito can still be decent in these early turns where he has his damage reduction. Hearts appears to have a countdown as well, so I'm assuming that means counting down to a big super attack. Sometimes when the enemies have that ability, they don't do a normal super attack, so we'll see how that goes here. Yeah, only 3 orbs for this Goku is not really ideal. But I suppose if this guy, as long as he's only doing normal attacks, post-super, I think without the guard, Goku would be fine anyway, right? So, especially, yeah, getting a triple super turn, getting those 3 defense raises off of the super attack effect. Pretty decent damage overall. Yeah, see, didn't guard, but double-digit damage, and then 8.9 for the Warrior in Black. Not bad, I guess, considering mine is 79%. Oh yeah, so he's got the countdown will be counting down to the attack then being on the second turn, which is perfectly fine because with this rotation we shouldn't have really any trouble killing him here. Universe Tree Goku with the double support turn, so obviously guaranteed guard as well. And then what is he doing here? Yeah, 14.4. Considering he only shares a couple of links with the Goku. Obviously no Fierce Battle, no God links. But 1 super is all we need to take out Hearts. And then we go on to Rosé. So he's got the attack up. Does he get an attack up against Goku by any chance? Oh no, he raises attack each turn. Okay. So let's go ahead. And I kind of want Goku there because of the links, but I mean, I guess Vegito does still have his damage reduction. It'd be annoying if he gets supered in slot 1, but maybe I'll just float him off then, I guess. Get all these links for Goku, do that. I mean, it'll be annoying if God Trunks gets super attacked here now, but I think this is going to be the last turn that Vegito has his damage reduction anyway, so I guess we float him off, and then when he comes back, we can use his active skill. So how much is Goku tanking this for in slot 1? 42k. I guess that's not too bad. Yeah, it definitely tanks that better than Vegito would have, like, type neutral. So, putting him in slot 1, probably a good idea. And now I can do some big damage to Rosé. 16.5 on the additional. Yeah, Goku is still... the more I use this Goku, the more I'm really not sure how I feel about him. I'm going to have a video coming out later as well where we take the Goku and the new like Heroes build into some of the older difficult events that we were struggling with the previous Heroes build, which will be like Beast Gohan and like Blue Gogeta from the Anniversary Blue Zone. And the thing is, like, this guy has the potential, especially after his intro buff, like defense thing has worn off. He definitely has the potential that he can still get caught, which is obviously not great. So... because what are we at here defense-wise? 416k. We've still got at least 2 phases after this, don't we? So I don't want to use the active skill right now. So let's do this. Get the guard. And then I guess we'll just grab that. So we can grab the physical orb for Bardock. And then... yeah, see, it's fine tanking normals, then he supers. And obviously with the guard and 40% damage reduction, like, he raises defense on super. But once that buff from his intro has run out, you saw, like, start of turn, he's at, like, 400k. So after he does a couple of supers, that's going to raise to, like, 600-700 potentially, depending on how many supers he does, like, at max, with support. And then 40% damage reduction. 40% isn't a huge amount. Like, if we're taking, like, a 2 million damage super... we're still going to be taking a bit over 1 million, and then if he has like 600k defense, you know, that's still almost 500k damage potentially on a team where like this build of, I mean, we're using a full super class team just for the sake of the video, but this team only has 530k HP, so that's the big thing with some of these teams now getting up to like 800, even close to 900k HP. Taking a 500k super is not really the end of the world, because it's like you still have almost half your health left. But obviously in certain situations, for this team, you might not even survive that super attack, let alone the rest of the turn. Because obviously the Heroes team will then be in a situation where even if you do survive one of those big super attacks, then it's like everybody on the rotation has to tank everything else for double-digit damage, or you're potentially dead. So it's... HP is the biggest issue. It's one of the things we've complained about it a load, and... it's like the main reason why we kind of needed an LR, which they decided not to do, which is fine. But like these guys needed higher stats, right? That helps the team out overall. Like Goku, I think Goku, when I changed my friendly, because obviously I've had Vegito set for a little while because we've been doing, you know, I mean, I'm always repping the Heroes Agenda, but doing like the Easy A showcases and stuff. And so like I changed my friend lead from Vegito to Goku. And obviously when you're changing over the leader, like you can see it yourself if you go to do it now, for example, when you change your leader, it will obviously show you the difference in stats between the two. And yeah, Goku has lower HP than Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4 Vegito, which I think is unfortunate considering, like, you know, the different windows of their release. I don't think we are going to get a chance to get another turn with Limit Breaker Vegito here, especially because we're keeping the Goku active skill back. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. That does give him the guaranteed crits for the turn. And then we'll just do this. We get the Dokkan attack next turn. 13.1. But yeah, like the team just needs more HP. I'm still trying to settle on what I think is the most optimal build for the new Heroes team. The problem I'm finding as well is that like Tech Demigra is really, really good. He might be the best of the new units, like better than Goku. But if you want him to be a good slot 1 tank, ideally you do need to have a full extreme rotation for him, which then means you're very limited in running super class units on the team, because if you have a super class unit floating, then they're going to be on his rotation every other rotation, right? And then he's going to not have a full extreme like turn. So the only way to really do it, especially because there's no extreme like leader, so the way I've been trying it out for some events to see how it works is to use like Goku as my lead and then use a friend Limit Breaker Vegito, use them together on a rotation, and then have the other rotation be like Demigra and Mechikabra. But then all the floating units have to be extreme. So you've got like the AOS support, like Dark Mask King can still be useful. Fu obviously is quite good, like Kid Fu. You could use Dark King Fu for the support, but he only supports extreme, so then he wouldn't really be useful on the Goku and Vegito rotation. And Goku and Vegito go well, like they go okay together, but obviously Goku doesn't get his God Links, Vegito doesn't get Saiyan Raw, so it's not the most ideal setup, unfortunately. Alright, so let's go for... let's let Bardock attack here. And then we can get these for you. It's a shame we couldn't get the Dokkan attack in the last phase, but I guess it is what it is. We're going to get some extra attack power and the crit chance here because she's on low health. Although I say that, but I think he's only got like a 6 million attack stat there. What is her HP on? She might not be at 40%. The bar does look just under halfway, but considering it's the Dokkan attacker, the Dokkan attack does extra damage. We probably just kill her here anyway. Nope, never mind. Oh, Warrior in black. It's alright. I guess Goku will just have to come in and finish her off here for 15 mil. Alright, so then we go on to the final phase against the Tech Demigra. So straight away, let's go ahead and let's throw the animation on. I should have done it for Vegito as well, really, but let's go ahead and do this. Get some damage off here. There's a very cool active skill. So as much as I might be disappointed with some of the stuff about these units, or even the Goku, like the active skill is very cool. And that gives him a defense buff, so he's now at 750k start of turn. We're obviously going to be able to get the guard. So yeah, because we don't need you only need to get 7 orbs once, and then after that you'll be fine just getting the 5 to get guaranteed guard. He should be okay, right? I mean, he could get supered here, which would be super awkward, but let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so we should tank these fine. I'm going to get supered straight away, which is not ideal. At least on this turn, even though we're deep into the event. I mean, it's probably because he does have like 110% support on this turn, but with that kind of defense start of turn, it means that after getting a couple of supers off, he is going to be at about 1 million defense with guard and 40% damage reduction, which then would allow him to be tanking like these 2 million damage supers or something. But the problem is some of the harder bosses in the game now hit for harder than that, And obviously this is on a turn with a lot of support. Obviously taking a bit of a risk that like Xeno Goku could have potentially got super attacked. Obviously his defense is good enough to tank normals perfectly fine at the moment, so. And of course we do have to worry a little bit about Limit Breaker for Geo here, to be fair, as well. So we're going to have to do... We won't watch the animation again, but we're going to have to do this. So fire off the Kamehameha again here. Then put you in slot 1. Make sure we've got the guard. Grab those, and then just grab some AGL ults for you. We're on basically full health anyway. And then hopefully, between Goku and Warrior and Black here, we should be able to kill him. After Goku does his damage, he should be on low enough HP to proc the full passive for Warrior and Black. So his attack stat here should be at least somewhat decent. Obviously, we've got no support. A couple of links active, Super Saiyan, Fierce Battle. I think they're prepared for battle as well. But yeah, the triple super for Goku coming in clutch here, doing some good damage. This should be a crit as well, hopefully. It's like 90% chance, yeah. And then there's a dodge. And then Warrior and Black, 8.9. Yeah, it's not crazy, but I guess we take it. And then we get the crit because of the HP proc as well. So there you go. That was the stage 2 against the Extreme Heroes enemies, beaten with a full superclass team. You don't need to do full superclass team. The mission is just to do a full heroes team. You could, if you want to, just use the same team for both missions. Obviously, whatever your best version of the heroes team is. But I figured since the stages were split into superclass and extreme class, we might as well do the opposite for our team builds. So there's the run done. We can go ahead and collect the last of the missions, which is 15 stones, and then of course the new wallpaper, which we can go ahead and set here and see in all of its glory on the home screen. There you go. So that is the Heroes Special Challenge event done with all the missions. Let me know how you guys got on with this event. It wasn't particularly difficult. I think probably because it has a mission to do it with the Heroes team. They obviously weren't going to make it like super hard because the units are not that like crazy, right? But still, fun little event. Let me know how you guys got on down below in the comment section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.